Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to JMax Sports Cards. My name is Jason. Today we're gonna finally go through and do this card dealer pro walkthrough tutorial, sort of tutorial. If you missed the previous video leading up to this, I scanned this 20 card lot, doing a smaller sample size just for the sake of time, but it'll give you the idea of the ins and outs of how to use the app Card Dealer Pro. But if you missed the previous video, I'll throw it up on the screen. I showed the scanner that I use, which is a lower end scanner, but it does quite well, and it's up for the task. So I will say, I already ran another much bigger batch of this Panini Flux, and this isn't the most popular brand. These are Pulsar Prisms. Like it was a complete set, Pulsar Prisms. So I took out the stars and the rookies. Some of the rookies sold off a lot of them already, or graded some of them. But this is sort of the leftovers of a complete set. This is kind of going into the pros and cons of Card Dealer Pro and other services like this, where this is more ultra modern stuff, and there's not tons and tons of data on it. And if it's not a popular set, there's not tons and tons of listings. Also, this is a parallel. Someone mentioned that in one of the previous videos too, that was one of their problems with Card Dealer Pro, was that like when you got into ultra modern with all these many different variations, that it had a difficult time picking up on the different parallels and things like that. So that is the case. That's one con. What I have come to learn and how to use the app is that it's also a great tool for listing. So when, let's say, like these Pulsar Prisms, pretty certain a lot of these aren't going to be found, because the other batch that I uploaded didn't have a lot of them that were found. It's very easy to go to the spreadsheet view, and you can fill out the whole spreadsheet with a couple clicks. I found it as a fabulous tool for listing just in bulk as well. Not only is it a good tool when, like with vintage and stuff like that, it typically finds 99% of them, of the cards, 95%, somewhere in that range, a very high percentage. With the ultra modern, it's not going to find as much with your parallels and stuff like that. But once you learn some of the nuances of the site, it becomes easy. You begin to learn, okay, there's other matches. You can say, okay, that's actually my parallel, and you can click it, and then the data will be populated with that right parallel and information, things of that nature. So there's just some nuances that if you get accustomed to it, like it's just a extremely user-friendly listing service, I would say. Might not always get your cards correctly matched. Very easy to update those. Especially, the thing I would say to do is just get a bulk, even if it's like this, 20 cards of the same product, so that if you need to edit all of them at once, then you can do that very easily. Let's go ahead and jump on over onto the app. And I think last time I realized that I had me in the corner here, and I was blocking a lot of what I was trying to talk about. But you can see my level allows up to 2,500 scans a month, and I've scanned 1,519 thus far. And then you could upgrade it and change the membership, and that's where you would get more. But here's where you can see also the other thing to keep in mind is what I was talking about, your storage space. Where I'm at rookie or whatever, with 2,500 scans, you get 100 gigs of storage space. There's going to come a time where I'm going to have to figure this out. I haven't figured it all out yet, but there'll come a time and a place where I'm going to have to begin to manage some of the, like when things that I've sold, I'll have to remove them, stuff like that. I'm going to figure that out later, but I'm not going to really stress it right now, because you can see I've only used 2% of my data so far. So I'm not too concerned about it at the moment, but it's definitely something to consider, and I'm going to have to figure it out. And there's all of these things, like a description template. I made my own here, and wrote it out and named it low end standard shipping template. You can do a title template, etc. So all of these are customizable. You can create new ones and stuff like that. So just play around in here. But big thing is, go to batches, and then this is where you upload your images and create a new batch. But here you can see this was that old Flux, the other Flux, the big one that was 76 cards. It matched 10 and had manual review of 66. But you can see I wound up going in and fixing it, and it was very easy over here on the spreadsheet view. So, but we'll before we get ahead of ourselves, let's just go back here. and I'll create new flux 20, and we'll just do it like that. And this basketball, and I'll use my template that I created, description template, low end standard shipping template. And you could, add more data here, metadata for you. It's not for the listing really necessarily, it's just for you. But then create, and then you click upload card images, front and back images, and then you'll go locate them. Mine are documents, scans, flux 20 folder here, and then just select them all, get it going, and click upload. So it's 40 cards because it's front and back, so it's really only 20 cards. And then this will kick off, and then once it all uploads, this pop-up will go away, and it'll start processing the cards. And so there it goes. So now it's processing. You can see it might take 20-30 seconds per card to process. So once this gets going, that did 4 really quick. I'll hit pause here, and when it's done, I'll come back to it. All right, so it's almost finished here. I think it'll finish up. This literally didn't even take, I don't think it took 2 minutes. But look, bam. So there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. It only matched 3 of them. When you click on it, the ones that matched were Steph Curry, James Harden, and LeBron. So your big name players, they matched. So with that being the case, then I'll just completely go to spreadsheet view, and I'll grab this, and then I'll check them all, and then I'll do fill column. Then this is going to be, hold on, what is the attribute? You just make sure you look at the header. So this, the brand is going to be brand, put any flux, fill, that fills them all. Year, select them all first, fill column, year, and it had 21, but so fill it all with, there you go, now it's all 21, 20, 21, I should say. And then you want to make sure you're saving along the way here too, because if you click out, you lose your changes. So make sure you save as you're making changes. Copy that, and we're going to fill in the sport, make it basketball. Yeah. You see how easy it is? So this really is a tool. And see, it got the subsets wrong. So you want to do, we're going to do subset. We're going to make it silver pulsar. I can spell prism. Bam. So then there. And it would clear out that bad data because they're not numbered to 25. Save. Okay. And then that's going to be it, other than going in here, filling in the players. But if you click on it, you can see the card. So this one's Jaden Daniels. Now what I'll do also is I'll do like that by player, so that way all of the ones that are already found. And when you do that, you gotta type the card number first. So I'll put the card number in 232 and the player here, because if you type the name, it'll sort it back down to the bottom. Jaden McDaniels. And like if I really wanted to be anal, I would fill out the team as well. But at this point, because they didn't find all of them, I'm not even gonna worry about it. It'll be enough for my liking. So I'll just go in here, fill these out real quick. It shouldn't take really long. It's only 20 cards. So I'm gonna hit pause real quick. I'm gonna save it before I do. And now I'm gonna fill out these last 16 names and card numbers real quick. So I guess as I'm doing this, I don't know if I made it clear enough that you just click on the line so you know what card you're looking at, right? So each line you click on, you see it'll update, and that's your scans. So like this is Tyler Hero, so I make sure I'm using that card for this row. 95. I just thought about that as I was sitting here filling it in. I wanted to make sure you all knew how to know what line is what card. So when you switch lines, it shows you what card you're on. So all right, so this last card, I wanted to show you the other way of doing it. It will be this final card, Shy, right here. So you could search manually, and you don't have to type in a name. With a player like this, that the name is pretty tough. Actually, I think you got to put it in as 20. Oh, wrong sport. Click the right tab. So there's that. And then the thing here would be fixing Let it populate it, save it, then go back to your spreadsheet view, fixing this subset. Bam. So there, that's it. All right, and then you're good to go. Like I said, you could fill in a little more. You can fill in the team and all that. I'm just not gonna do that since it didn't find it for me. Don't think it matters that much, honestly. And then, like I said, so you can go from here, and just like on the other view, you can get the comps and you can see the active listing. Same tab here, so you can go one by one here. It's probably easier to go on the other one, but what I'll do is I'll kind of get a feel for what is the minimum all of these cards would list for, and so I would minimum list all of these at 249. That's when I'll put them all at. So I'm just gonna put the price on all of them to start with here at 249. Fill it in. Look here. Okay. Now they're all priced and they're all ready to go. And this is all done within just a couple minutes here. 20 cards all ready to go. If I wanted to just export it from here, then I could. And then if you go back here in a minute, this will update. I'm sorry, since I have yeah, there you go. So they're all updating. And now the manual search is gone because they're all ready to go and priced. But like I said, you can go from here, look at your car, you can look at recent sales. This one is Jaden McDaniel. See, $399, $295 because this is a rookie. There's an offer coming in here, $550. But those are gold. This is a silver. So rookies, I probably do this at probably set it at $349. Save changes. You could do them all this way as well. And check comps, $199, $199. So I'll probably do just $299 because I accept offers on everything. Bam. And I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna price them all. But you could just leave it all a standard fee, a standard price, and price them all at one time. And then, like, I know LeBron, and I know Steph, and I know Giannis and Luca. They're gonna be more like $5. So I would update those guys. And you could do it in the spreadsheet view too, like LeBron here. You could just go over to LeBron's, and I'll probably list him at $499. Who's this? Luca, same. Luca's $499. Steph will be $499 as well. And anybody else? Shea at $299. This is second year, but he's gonna be a stud in the league. Giannis, $499. Anybody else here? Guess I do want to look up Killian Hayes. Look at him because he's been playing well this year. But since it is a rookie and it's a parallel, I'm gonna set it at $299 on Killian Hayes since he's kind of a hotter rookie. All right, so I think that's all the guys. Let me just double check. Yeah, I think I'm good with everybody else. Tatum, did I price Tatum? We want to put Tatum at $499 as well. So that's all the big time stars. They're all probably put Dame at $299. All right, so that's just kind of knowing just without comping what they all. So there you go. So now I'm done. All right, so that didn't take very long at all to do these 20 cards, even though the service didn't find it as well. But I'm utilizing the tools that it provides to make it pretty easy. Okay, so double check I saved it. When I'm done with that, I'll go over here and I'll just export. If you haven't filled it all out, you can still export. Like if you left price off, you could still export it. You would just have to click override. It would let you know that there's some errors, but I think I fixed all the errors. If you had other errors, it would also prompt you to say, would you like to override and export anyway? There are errors. Like if the title's too long, if there's anything red here, then it would prompt you. You could go ahead and go through with it, export the spreadsheet. You would just have to then go into the spreadsheet and open up Excel and manually edit the spreadsheet. But this way, I'm all done, and all I got to do is export batch, make sure it's on eBay CSV, export, put in my area. You'll do canceled. I do shipping, handling time 2 days, free shipping. And then I just set it to returns not accepted. Although, with eBay, you gotta basically do returns anyway. If live immediately, if that's if there's a dispute or a case, and you lose, you gotta return it anyway. Live immediately, next, bam, create and download. So we'll get that going. I'll close these tabs over here. Okay, you can see it downloaded, and then you come over to your seller hub. Go to this tab, reports. You could click uploads, but it's right here. Proceed to upload template. Choose file. It's in my downloads. It's this one, the Flux 20. Upload. Now this is already beginning to process those 20 cards. Upload is in progress. Refresh. Completed. So all 20. If you get the completed, that means all 20 were successfully listed. Like you see, sometimes there's one failed, and you could download the results of the failure, and you can see why it failed. It'll give you a big error message. By and large, like I said, if you take care of it and there are no red errors, then your upload to eBay is going to be fine. So now I have went in and listed 20 cards pretty quickly, and so I really like it. I think it's a great service, but like I said, there's pros and cons. Take it all into account. Weigh out all of the pros and cons. See if it's something for you, and I'll link it in the video description. Along with also always I'm linking all of the equipment I'm using. So if you're wondering what equipment I'm using now for eBay to scale this thing up, go check out the links in the video description below. So that's all I got, guys. Make sure you subscribe for more content like this. That's all I got. Have a good one. Happy New Year. Deuces.